Okay, so first off, I was going to go get the hearts, and then I found out that when I take a picture of Tingle, the screen just goes white. Or when I take a pictograph in general. So, I couldn't do it. I will be getting the other pieces of hearts though. Not all of them, but like the Sheikah Stone ones. I'm gonna go get that. Or I will be getting those once I get the Goron mask. Not that there's a Goron mask in the game. I'm just saying. Alright, so we're gonna go in the temple. I'm not sure how this one's gonna go. Because I want to keep as much of the temple in here as much as possible, but I also realize that it might be boring to watch the whole thing. Also, I don't know how long it will take me. Like, in my head, it's not going to take more than 20 minutes. Oops. I had full health anyways. In my head, it's not going to take any more than like 20 minutes. But it might actually take longer. Also, I have a red potion. So I am going to be trying to do my, like, use potions rule. But if it doesn't happen, or I pick one up on accident, I'm sorry. It's not really a strict rule that I'm abiding by, it's just kind of, I'm going to avoid using it as much as possible, or picking up hearts. Also, I'm going to say that these fairies don't, like, I'm going to collect them, not to increase my, or restore my health, but just to get them. I could have sworn that there was another one in this room. No. Okay, so see how her hair is kind of dead? It's not like sparkling. When it sparkles, there's fairies in the room. But since it's not, then that means that I got all the fairies. And I pretty much got all the fairies in most of the temples. At least everything minus Stone Tower, I have them pretty much memorized. That stench, this place stinks just like this poison swamp. That's their way of saying, hey, the water's poisonous, in case you can't see the purple. Fairy, yep. And you have to hop on these. If you jump on them as Link, they bite you. Which is actually kind of cool. Ooh. Alright, I don't know why you would be Link, though, because you just get poisoned. There's no point. Not only are you getting poisoned, but then you get bit. So I guess it's kind of just like, hey, don't do this. And here I believe this is the dungeon map. It's either that or a compass, but I'm pretty sure it's the map. Oh, it's a key. Look at me. Oh, 2 in a row. 2 mess-ups in a row. We broke it. We did a third thing correctly. We broke the chain of bad luck. Oh no. Okay. I suppose you could just Deku hop up here, but I didn't want to risk it, what with the chain of bad luck going on. Alright, so these guys, they roll over you, or they spin over you, and then you do that. And then they're all like cat quack, and then you cat quack, come on. Cat quack. Cat quack. Cat quack. Cat quack. I don't even know what their names are. I don't think Tattle tells you anything about them. Hey. Come on, cat quack. Cat quack, yeah. He like burrows a second too late. There we go. Okay. Am I gonna be right where the chest is? Oh, so close. This one's the dungeon map. Sometimes if you're good, you can stand right where the chest would appear. Yep, so there's the map. And now, there was one locked door. Oh, come on. Back in this room that we need to go to. Because it's the only way to progress. As a kid, I found the Zelda games really hard, but as like an adult, it's just systematically clearing out each room of everything. Okay, I forgot about this. This fairy. I'm gonna try and get it. So, that actually did not... no, okay. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Drink the potion. They moved that fairy in the 3DS version, which I think is a good idea. I mean, the idea, I guess, with it is to wait until after you've cleared the temple to come back and get it, but, I mean, who wants to do that? Who wants to come back and walk through the temple that you just cleared? Fairy, So I always just did it like that. And if you die, you still keep the fairy, I believe. You just have to start back at the beginning of the temple and walk all the way back here. So it's not a bad trade-off, I guess. Because you're only like 2 rooms deep. This part's kind of annoying though, because if you accidentally fall in, which I'm kind of worried about. Oh! Okay, yeah. You accidentally fall in, then you're poisoned. Yeah. Ow. No. My perfect health. Those gnat guys, like, follow you. I don't... Or I guess they're moths. Genius. See? I didn't do anything to them. I wasn't even holding the fire, and they still were mean to me. Oh. Okay, see, that happens. I'll get, like, a heart taken off when I can. See, I wish there was a hero mode in the 3DS version. Is that one the fairy? Yeah, that's when that one's the fairy. The other one's bees. I don't want that one. I wish there was a hero mode, even though there's really no point, because the focus of this game, in particular, is on the NPCs and their stories. So hero mode really doesn't matter, because there's no, like, there's 4 dungeons in the game. There's no point in having, like, that extra chapel. Alright, well, I get a heart taken off, it's fair enough. Now, I wish they had done, like, a Master Quest type deal where the, NPC's stories were different. Changed them a little bit. But I'm just glad to have a 3D remake of Majora's Mask. And I got 2 copies of it. So I think that proves that I really wanted that game. But one of the boxes is like breaking. And they are the little cheapo 3DS cases, so it does make me sad, because like when I like have my own house or whatever, I want to have like a game basement or whatever. Like people hang up records and stuff, and I'd like to do that too. But I also want to have like my game cases and stuff hanging up on the wall, and it'll scare all the women that come over. Not gonna kill them because there's no point. Man, we're only like 9 minutes in, making good progress. Sense a lot of evil here. That scared me when I was a kid. I was like, oh crap, there's probably something terrifying, and it's just black fluff balls. There's nothing threatening in here, really. Now, if Ganon showed up out of nowhere, that'd be kind of terrifying. And also, I can actually see in here, which is weird. I'm watching on a monitor, so like I can see. This room used to be like pitch black before when I played it as a kid, I remember. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on mobile, but I know with my Colette series, I watched one of the episodes on mobile just to double check it, or I guess at that point it was like quadruple check it, but I couldn't see anything in the cave because I didn't have a light on. Which was incredibly irritating. Now this room's kind of irritating. I used that word twice. Ooh. Because if they knock you down and you fall through one of those holes, you are sent back to like that first room, and it is just a mess. So you want to get rid of them first. Whenever you can. You want to either carefully avoid them or kill them. Also, I love the random chanting in the back. Like, I think some people hate it. I really like it. And when the drum like takes over, I think that's awesome. One of the reasons why I love the Zelda series is so much is because of the music. And when I think of a game that defines my childhood, I think of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, because really they're like two halves of a whole game, you know? They both continue the same story of the same hero of time. And they're both very similar. And I think if you played one, you should play the other one. Although I guess a lot of people like Majora's Mask a lot less because of the time mechanic. But I think that you can't have Majora's Mask without the time mechanic. So I'm trying to land the jump attacks because that does essentially 2 hits. Whereas just a regular swing will do 1 hit. Okay, that's bullshit. And that was the mini-boss of the temple. Wonder what item we'll get. I mean, I know, but... The bow. The hero's bow. It's not the fairy's bow. Ocarina of Time, you get the fairy's bow. And usually in the Zelda games, the bow is the first item that you get. Aside from, I know Wind Waker, you don't get the bow as the first item. I think there's 1 or 2 other games where that isn't the case, where you get the bow first, but generally you get the bow first. And technically with this game, and another reason why I love it, is you can just leave this temple now. Once you get the item, you're at the halfway point. You can leave, come back, because you have the important item. You can basically skip quite a bit of it, and you can go on to the next temple if you wanted to. You can open up the next area, and just come back and finish Woodfall last. But I'm not going to do that, obviously, because... Oh, I forgot what the... Yeah, so it's using your previous knowledge of Cat Quacks and making you do it on Turtur over here. I don't know what his name is. He says Turtur. Call him Turtur. Although, Gecko, yeah. This one actively seeks you out, though, which is nice. And you want to wait for him to stop before you hit him with the arrow. Otherwise, you're hitting nothing. Oh no, come on. Yeah, I didn't even see it. I can time these things. And he's dead. Now to get another piece of art, you have to get another mask and come get these frogs. There's 2 in the temples. Well, there's one in one temple and there's another one in another temple. And there was one in the southern swamp that we saw earlier. And then there's one in the laundry pool in Clocktown. And I think that's it. So it's kind of a minor annoyance coming back and getting them. But if you start with the frog in the next temple, in the one that the second one is in, then it's really not an issue, because you just come back here, you float around a little bit, and then, you know, the whole thing's kind of easy. Yeah, okay. There we go. So this, I'll say it after it happens. Yeah, this cleans out the temple. I don't think it cleans out the entire swamp, but it cleans out this water source. So now is a good time to go back and get that one fairy that I was being poisoned for. But I always do it as soon as I see it, or else I'm afraid I'll forget it. Oh my god, this is gonna take me a while. It sucks not having the gyroscope controls. Oh, okay, 3 tries, that's not that bad. Maybe I'll cut that out, maybe I won't, I don't know. Then you come over here, get this, bam. And then there is, should I spoil the mystery? Should I spoil it? Should I tell you guys what's in that chest? Or should I let it continue to be a mystery? Ow. I might go buy a potion before, I'll give it a go. I'll give the boss a go without a potion. Oh wait, right, I don't have to. Those don't count as hearts. I'm saying it now. I'm gonna put that down as a rule. Not collecting hearts, but the fairies that heal me are fair game. Because they're fairies. Get it? Sorry. Apologize for my jokes. So we're gonna get that one. Nope. That one. Yep. And, I ruined that, didn't I? Ruined it. Speedrunning is hard. Not that I'm speedrunning, but I'd imagine that'd be incredibly frustrating. Okay, so we got this one. How many did it say I had? I had 12, probably at that point. No. Yes. No. Perfect spot. Alright, this should be 13. Yep, alright, we're good. That is all the fairies that I need. We can go see the great fairy of the area and get a useless upgrade. They actually switched the upgrades around with the Snowhead Temple in Majora's Mask 3D, which I absolutely loved, because the upgrade you get from Snowhead is very useful in Snowhead, and it sucks that you can't really use it until after you've beaten the temple. Right, let's go this way. So yeah. I mean, it's useful in Great Bay, but oh right, it's also incredibly useful in Snowhead. I pulled up the bow there because usually I put my masks on my left C-stick spot, and then the bottom spot is usually the bow, and then the right spot's usually the ocarina. That's usually that's my formula. And wait, I was on the right side. No. Or wait, no. Let's try this. Anyways, yeah, I usually put things in a set spot. Even though the ocarina is not used all that often, I always have it in the right spot. Just because that's where I put it the first time I played through Ocarina of Time. So it just kind of stuck. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna make that. I suck. I don't know why I second guessed myself. I knew that this side over here was the right way. Alright, can we make it? Do you think we can make it? Does it give me a warning, or does the fire just shoot up? Alright, we're good. No need to worry. Ooh, just in time. Just in time. And here we are in the boss room. Now, it's never a good idea to beat Deku Scrub Link during this fight, because he uses fire. Let me rearrange my inventory real quick. Okay. Usually I don't bring the bunny hood in here. Like, usually I don't have it. Usually I don't get it until the first time you go to Roman Ranch. What kind of bullshit was that, man? I get greedy with those jump attacks. And really, you don't even need to do a jump attack. He lets you hit him twice. And he does this weird dancey thing. So basically, you just raise your shield. Shield OP. Shield is OP. You just raise your shield. He can't hit you. You wait for him to open. And he does this. And he brings down bugs. Which, if you don't have bombs, like me, you just pick these up, throw one of those, they're attracted to the light, and then they all get blown up. Oops. I don't know how much... Oh wait, I didn't pick up more. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, that'll stun him. Actually, it's pretty rare for me to hit him with an arrow. Oh, wow. Okay, that was easy. There's an opening for it. Ooh, and I ruined it. You, like, have to hit him, like, mid-animation whenever he's doing something. Oh. Like right now. Oh, the moths. So, remember from earlier, they like fire. So, you just throw that out. Should be dead soon. Yeah, so the shield should not. There we go. He's dead. This episode's gonna be a bit longer. And there we have a heart container. now we're at 6 hearts. And then we get the mask. Odolwa's remains. You've freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask kept in prison within the body of Odolwa. I think in the 3DS version they made them look a lot more decrepit. Like they look like they were masks from just an old piece of wood that was just left there to rot. Also, this song is beautiful. These guys are still more attractive than the Great Fairies. Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Could this be the song? Call us. That's what it said. And the swamp is back to normal. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? I never caught that joke until, like, when I played the 3DS version, because Link has obviously done this before. I like that joke, it's really clever. Now, just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Hey, all that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked, so our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. What was that noise? Let's go see. I also like how she is really apologetic, but she's kind of sassy about it. She's not letting her guard down. There's the princess. What? Who are you? Tinkle. Oh my god. Pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkeys had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Hoo hoo hoo. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Tinkles, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Of course I can. Put you in a bottle, duh. You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Mr. Tinkles, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. Alright, so next episode, I'm gonna wrap up everything in the swamp. So I'll see you there.